Hey guys, how's it going? Capan here. So today I want to dabble a little bit into the RNG discussion. We talked about this. This was one of the biggest topics when Goblin vs. Gnomes expansion was introduced, and people kind of, understood what was going on. GVG not only introduced a lot of RNG cards, but the cards that introduced that had RNG elements, the average result made each of these cards like pretty overpowered. Piloted Treader is up there, Dr. Boom is up there, and since then, Hearthstone has been, on some end criticized as too much of a luck-based esport and just game overall to be that competitive or as competitive as it is. So today we're past the TGT expansion point here, and TGT introduced a lot of RNG cards as well. It had to do a lot with the jousting mechanic. That's like ridiculous RNG because the difference between often getting the joust or not getting the joust is considerable. Also, just RNG cards like Murloc Knight is pretty fun, where sometimes you just get garbage, but other times it literally wins you the game, and there's a few of these cards. It seems like this is a running trend. In terms of RNG cards overall, you kind of want them in the game. You kind of want your opponent to feel that there's always a chance that he can win. At the same time, you kind of want to see this entertainment factor when all the stars align and some magnificent, awesome interaction happens or some amazingly unlikely event happens. It's just awesome to just see and live through these experiences playing the game. So RNG, is it all that? Absolutely not. But we are at a point where things seem a little bit excessive. In GVG, they were certainly excessive, and I mentioned that, RNG is good, but you don't want too much, because if you have just everything RNG, if you're basically just rolling the dice every time you play an opponent or flipping a coin every time you're playing an opponent, it kind of drops the integrity of the competition just a little bit. And these days, well, yeah, we have a few more RNG elements. I think we are about at the same point where we were in GVG, where a lot of the GVG cards that had huge RNG swings are still being played because really the power creep was at its peak on the Goblin vs. Gnomes expansion, and most of the cards that have survived the picking and choosing of the players, what players want to put in their deck, do often have a pretty large RNG element from the TGT set as well. But it's not only that. RNG type of effects, it's more than just the cards with the RNG on them. It has to do with like draw RNG. If you're playing arena, the cards you actually get in arena, cards that you get to pick from. It also matters a lot on how hard of a counter a card is. So, a card that a lot of people have talked about is like Big Game Hunter. Big Game Hunter kind of in a way is an RNG card. It's the RNG to draw the card, but it's a card that if you put in your deck, if you get it in the right spot, you like instantly win. So it's just like, almost dumb luck a lot of the time when you win because of this card. And so cards that have really impactful type of effects also kind of fall into this category where it's not exactly pure RNG, but they kind of affect the game in the same way. And a lot of these things have been changed over time, sometimes with very specific combos and decks, like Leroy has been nerfed in the past. But, these days, we still have a few. And they kind of crush the game a little bit. On one hand, it's kind of cool to have these cards because they offer a counter. But on the other hand, man, it sure feels bad when they happen to you. Overall, in terms of the RNG stuff, I don't think the game right now is at a state worse than GVG. But it feels like, when new cards are being released, when, the creative side of card design is being pushed, it seems like we're really edging out on that RNG line, and I think I should be a bit careful not to cross it, because it feels like the consistency of play for some of the better players in the game has dropped quite a bit recently as a result. So I want to show you guys a game. I want to show you guys a game that really highlights some of the crazy RNG stuff. All the cards you can, it's going to be an arena game, so all the cards you can get as options in arena, how how huge the spectrum is, how lucky you can be to have specific counters at specific times, how some cards just out of pure dumb luck affect the game in such huge ways, and of course all the classic little elements of draw and card composition RNG. So all of it put together, well, it's a blast to see, but sometimes, you know, one player leaves the game in a very unhappy state. For now, though, check out the game, enjoy it, and well, let's play some more Casino Stone. See you guys tomorrow.
When a movie has a cliffhanger, it basically is a slideshow, and the slide goes to fuck you. Just watch 2.5 hours. Get ready. Fuck you. Try in 2 years. What movies do I like that have that? Mr. Nobody didn't need a conclusion though. It was just like a cool movie. Yeah. Cliffhangers in books. Books?
We have many secrets.
Oh my god. Are you serious right now? One in 4 decks has mustard for battle. At 4 and 2, I don't think that statistic is skewed at all. The chance of this happening is basically really fucking low.
Reporting for duty.
Oh god, stats. 1 out of 4 for it to be in the deck. For it to be on turn 3 is probably another like 1 out of 3. Oh, look at that. Yep. That's awesome. Egg and kings. I'm sure that's really likely. I'm wrong. Oh, look at the video I posted 2 days ago. Stats from Hearth Arena's 700,000 arena runs. The best rare you can possibly get still is not drafted very much. Okay. It is 1 out of 3, and the chances get a lot lower when it comes to having any one card. The chance is actually less than 1 in 3 to have one in your deck. The overall rate was 0.33. Oh great, top deck King Mukla, or Mukla's champion. Alright, he's going for the kills. Oh, perfect.
I wield the power of Blackwind.
That was a really good flame cannon.
For the crusade! You gotta be kidding me! One shot, one.
Death to the pretenders.
Truth is my shield.
He needs Consecrate. It's the first time it's good, but He's had a lot of really good cards for him to actually have Consecrate.
Dingo! Yes! Reporting for duty.
Okay. Oh! Hello there. Oh, it was a misplay. I didn't wait for him to have 7 creatures on the board. Oh god. I guess I'll lose this one as well.
My eyes are open.
You're in trouble now.
Reporting for duty. Death to the pretender.
Give it a shot.
Knowledge is power, and I know a lot. I learn.
Worst player ever. I've been a bit salty lately. Ah, I'm just kidding around on some of these. Come on. Okay, I'm a little salty after that one. Really? Draw 3 cards this turn?
The light protects me.
Reporting for duty.
You're in trouble now.
Where are these fireballs when you need them? Oh, really?
Not on my
What? I'm actually gonna lose this game. Guess I suck. Wow.
just. I must move quickly.
No! How the fuck do you draw that? What the hell is this? Really?
Reporting for duty.
This guy's got so fucking lucky, dude. How much damage does he have? He's 4 off. It's like impossible that I give him lethal with this, right? Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Let's kill that. Let's think about this. If we, like, basically clear the board, like if we fireball the 8-3 and he has nothing, it's still gonna be really hard to win. It's gonna be really hard to win. I think I'm just gonna go for it. No.
Reporting for duty.
Oh! Oh my god, yes! Fuck you! Fuck those draws! Fuck that shit, dude! Oh my... Oh, that feels so good!